there are certain questions in Olympiads which are related to abacus. Now, what is an abacus? Abacus is a tool to perform arithmetic calculations. It consists of straight wires represented here by straight lines and some beads represented by ovals or circle shapes over here. Think this in a very simple way. Each of these lines represents the value of the places. Starting from right hand side, the very first lines represent ones place. So this O means ones place. Now the next one represent obviously the tens place. The next place represents the hundreds place, and in the same way the next place after 100 represents thousands, and there may be other places. We may increase the number of such lines and increasing the number of places. So here we have got four places: ones, tens, hundreds and thousands, and each wire or each line has got certain beads. The number of beads represents the digits at that place. For example, you see over here in the ones place we have got 9 beads. You may count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So there are 4 places: ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. And at the ones place we have got the digit 9, which is equal to the number of beads at the ones place. I hope you are getting my point. Now for the tens place we have got how many beads? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have got 4 at the tens place. Similarly for the hundreds place we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 number of beads. So hundreds place has got 5. Lastly we are having 3 beads at the thousands place, so we can write 3 at the thousands place. So the number represented by the given abacus is 3500, 4 tens and 9 ones. Why I am telling you in such detail? Because the question may be of any type and you may be asked to answer the question in various formats. Like you may be asked to just tell the number represented by the given abacus. Then you should be able to write that in figure as well as in words. So the number represented by the abacus in words will be 3500, 4 tens or 49. So now I hope you have understood how to infer the number represented by any given abacus. You just count the number of places it represents. Just here it is representing 4 places: ones, tens, hundreds and thousands, and for each place just count the number of beads, and the number of beads represents the digit at that particular place. Now coming back to our question, it asks which option is the successor of the number represented by the following abacus. So this question also makes us understand that we need to understand the question in proper way for answering that properly, because here you need to understand what is meant by successor, which I have already told in some other video that successor means the very next number. Successor means the very next number, and you have to do plus 1 with that. Means if you are going to find out the successor of any number, you have to add 1 to that number, and the opposite of successor is predecessor. Predecessor. Predecessor means the previous number, which means you have to do minus 1 from that particular number. For example, if we take 4 as one of the number, then if you do plus 1, then 5 will be the successor of 4, and this is going to be the successor, and if we do minus 1, we will come to 3. So 3 is the predecessor of 4. I hope you have understood. So now let us solve our question, it is asking successor of the number represented by the following abacus. So the abacus is representing 3549 and we need to find out the successor of 3549. So we have to add plus 1 to that number, and very easily you can also figure out the very next number of 3549. And if you cannot figure out, you just add 1 to that number, you will arrive at the very next number, which is equal to 1 plus 9 10, carry 1 1 plus 4 5 5 5. So 3550 is the very next number of 3549. So 3550 is the successor of the number represented by abacus. So option number D is the right answer. So through this question, I want to give you a message that you need to understand the question well before answering it, and you should not be in very hurry to answer that question, because you may be tempted to answer this option A, because option A represents the number given in the abacus. Suppose you are in a very hurry, you will just read number represented by following abacus and you just see 3 5 4 9 and you answer number A, which is not the right answer. So what I want to say is that you should read the questions carefully before answering it correctly. If our videos and website www.decodmonk.com helped you in any way, you may thank me by subscribing to my channel and clicking the like button. Please remember to share the videos so as to help other fellow students like you. For queries, please comment here or through contact page of our website decodemonk.com. And above all, thank you for your patience.